Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Withered here, doing the first ever YouTube video for once. I've been meaning to do it for a while, but I just never get around to it. Um, I know that in the description of my channel, I didn't mention Sonic at all, and honestly, never thought I own a figure, but Sonic 3 is coming out soon, and they released some new figures, and they seemed interesting, especially with the new articulation. And it intrigued me, so I decided to get it. But you know, I don't. This will probably be like the only time I ever collect Sonic figures. If I find Shadow and the rest of the wave, I'll get it. And if they release a Knuckles or like any other character that I deem interesting, I'll probably get them as well. But for now, I could only find Sonic, so we're just gonna review them. So box is decent. The art looks good. Displays to figure. I do wish he came like with at least some accessories. Like a ring maybe, but it's fine. Back of the box, not much. But yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. So yeah, here's Sonic out of the box, and um, in hand, he looks pretty good. I'm trying to fix the arm and see if I can get it down. Is the arm stuck or something? Like, what's going on here? Uh, there we go. Sort of. But yeah, here's Sonic out of the box, and yeah, like I said, out of the box, it's pretty good. Um, Now one I'm going to admit I'm not the hugest fan of the Sonic movie design for one reason. His arms are the blue fur, unlike the games. It throws me off. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good design, and you can like it if you want, no judge. But it's the arms just throw me off. I'm used to seeing Sonic with his arms being, same colors as his muzzle, but it's still fine. But yeah, the figure looks fantastic. It looks just like the movie. Don't mind me, just trying to get into a pose. Yeah. As I said before, I never had Sonic figures, and I don't collect Sonic figures, so I don't really know what I'm doing with posability. But yeah, I like how this looks. It's pretty decent. So, for articulation, head's on a dumbbell joint, so it can move around pretty decently. It can look up decent, an okay amount. I mean, that far down, a little tilt, obviously a swivel, double jointed. Um, Shoulder goes all the way up, surprisingly, and all the way around. Um, Butterfly joints. That is new for these figures, I think. Yeah. Bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow. Still gets the job done. Would have been nice for a double jointed, but meh. It works. Swivel at the wrist. Hinge at the wrist. Can work. Can go that far up. That far down. Obviously, I showed the swivel. He has finger joints. Don't see that on many figures. Not even the the movie Mario figures have it. So that's a plus for this figure. Obviously, diaphragm joint that far back, that far forward. There's literally no tilt. Diaphragm joint's a little useless. I'd modify it if you're able to. I'll see if I can. Don't think so though, since this is a really hard plastic. So probably not. But meh. Leg can go that far forward, that far back, all the way out. That's better than Marvel Legends, which is kind of sad. Thigh swivel. Single jointed knee can go that far back. Hinge at the foot goes that far back, that far forward. Can this foot swivel? No, he can't. And forward facing pin for rocker. But yeah, this figure is pretty good for a first time Sonic figure. If you're able to find these, pick them up. Although I went with my uncle to many places today, like many Walmarts, Targets, which are the main places you can find them. And not once. This was the only figure we could find at the first Walmart. That's it. Target didn't even my Target didn't even show signs of having any Sonic 3 merch. All there was like Sonic Prime. I mean, most the Walmarts though, on the other hand, like showed that there was signs of the merch, but obviously they were probably just out of stock. But yeah. Although I do have another gripe with the figure. Not a big gripe, obviously, but like the eyes, the eye illusion, like it's like the Mario figures. Like they have the eye painted, and then like the shiny lens underneath. So like shows the illusion that it's like looking at you. It doesn't really work for these figures since the eye shape's kind of different. But it still works. But if maybe it just doesn't work on me, maybe it works for you. I don't know. But to me, it just doesn't work. Now, as I said before, if you are able to find any of the figures, grab them immediately. These figures are already starting to go up in price on the aftermarket. Shadow's already up to like 40 to one. I saw one for 200. So if you find Shadow out in the wild, grab him immediately. Tails going for 30. I think Robotnik's going for 20. I don't know. I haven't really looked for Robotnik. Sonic, he's going for 20. Kind of retail price, sort of. Kind of, sort of. But I'd just try to find him in the wild if you can. But yeah, I do recommend the figure. If you want to do customs with this figure, if you can find a duplicate for it for a decent price, go for it. But not, don't do it. But yeah, guys, that will be it. Hopefully, I will do more videos eventually. This first one, kind of been nervous to do it. But hopefully, eventually, I'll be able to do more. So yeah, that's about it, guys.